What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? It's your boy and Lightly's favorite prince coming at y'all. Once again, this is a video update. It's not going to be very long. It's going to be particularly short because it addresses an issue that was already touched on in the previous discussion pertaining to the revocation of election. Now, before I proceed, I'm going to say this. There is one person I would like to call out in general and give him applaud, for actually paying close attention and detail to something I placed in the video description. And his name is Anthony McClendon. You won the sweepstakes. You know what I'm saying? So hit my email. I got you. Make sure you put in the subject line sweepstakes. There's no expiration date to claiming your actual, what I should say, in my sense, your prize for you actually looking out in regards to the reciprocity. I understand everyone's situation is different. The mystery has been revealed. The metadata in regards to the video has been taken off, so there's no redemption for that, because I know for a fact that I put very specific details in my video descriptions and you paid close attention. So hit me up via Gmail. I got you. Trust me. I appreciate that. Now this video is talking about the hardware pertaining to the revocation of election. The revocation of election is basically you revoking your election to be liable for taxation. It's lawful. It's something that's not well known. It's something that's not really expounded upon. And it's something that many people on the face of this American continent, irrespective of race, don't know about. Now, years and years and years ago, I actually obtained this documentation's composition. But I noticed that recently, irrespective of where you go online, you can't find it. So I had to dig down deep into my treasure chest, and I had to say, well, wait a minute. Why do I keep looking for stuff that's stolen? I already have it. So what I did was I doctored my own documentation, and I scanned it, and I actually uploaded it to my Google Drive. So yes, it's one of those things that's like, well, damn, eureka. You know what I'm saying? I expounded upon it in the previous video, because in the previous video, it was more important to talk about what the importance of the revocation of election is and what it applies to. But this is more the technical side. So if indeed you would like for me to extend you a copy, yes, there will be a fee involved because it's my personal information. It'd be different if it was just public dissemination, but it's personal. So that's something that I extend to the serious inquiry only community. The very few of you who exist, and the microcosmic few of you who exist out of the greater macrocosmic subscription base. So it's perfectly fine. That's just keeping the door narrow, and it's all right. If you wish to go to an alternate site and you wish to go look it up, great. But you better realize that most of the time they put this stuff out there, you're not really sure what you're looking at. Everything looks good. Just like if you go to a buffet, you're not really sure what your body's reaction is to certain allergens, if your body's at a certain stasis, but everything looks appetizing. And if you're hungry, you'll eat. So me, I go conscientiously to buffets knowing exactly what I want and what I won't eat. I made that analogy to simply say, this is a documentation that really works. I use it. And as many times as I feel in the back of my mind as I have to send it off to these entities, I do, irrespective of them not responding. If you want to send it off yearly, you can, just to keep yourself up to date. Keep yourself up to date with the certified mailing number. And just make sure, if anything happens in the course of that taxable year, you have ample proof to prove that you actually reported. And that's the reason why I use this form. I use it in this format because you got to be aware that until you start using the redemption process respectfully and correctly, you're not going to be able to chip off that casing of legal bullshit on your existence. That's why I stress it so much on my channel, because most people, they just sit with their hands underneath their ass. And then they realize, well, why do things get worse? Things get worse because you're inactive. You don't do anything. You be doers of the word, not just hearers of it. Like, don't just listen to what I'm saying. Fucking do it. Don't wait. If you're going to wait, your problems get worse. The casing gets more embossed upon your existence, and guess what happens? Everything that you think you have crumbles. But everyone that I know that uses this, they chisel off the imperfections on their personal existence. So I say this to say that for the most part, it's available, and it's available per transmission. Contact me via email if you're serious, and agents, you're going to get the form anyway. Anthony, hit me up, bro. I got you. You paid close attention. I respect that. Take care. Peace. Love y'all.